Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here to watch episode 6 of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. I freaking love this show. I think it's fantastic. It is visually stunning. It is inspiring. I get goosebumps when I watch it quite a bit, like especially the endings of the last 2 episodes. I've just like gotten a little nipple chills, gotten a little excited, and it's a fantastic time for me. Last episode ended though with the gang, all the Númenórean people, finally heading to Middle Earth. They set sail. They're good to go. Halbrand decided to join them. They're all in like armor and stuff. And presumably they are now going to go fight and defend the Southlands. And I'm very, very curious to see what happens next. So before we jump into it, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me, helps my channel out a ton. If you are new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider checking out my Patreon. That's linked in the description below. But otherwise, check out episode 6 of The Rings of Power. What are you planting there, buddy? New life. In defiance of death. What does Nampat mean? They just casually walk up. I like how that one old man is just part of the crew. It's a trip. They're gonna drop the tower on ya.
Is Mundu?
Yes, Father.
Ha! Get wrecked.
Bring him down!
Legolas! Bring him down! Wow. This was very well executed. Ooh. Ooh. He can tell where it's gonna fall. Dang. Here, eat this apple, Beric. Oh wait, don't eat it after the horse took a bite. That's disgusting.
It's a seal, dude.
Seal dude!
You have the look of your father.
I was always told I looked more like my mother.
Well, good thing you look like both. Have you never seen a sunrise before?
His mother. What happened to her?
It feels like the coming of night.
You didn't answer her question about Isildur's mom, though.
She drowned.
There. That's a big yikes.
We must wait until every last orc has crossed that bridge to spring our attack.
That's a lot.
Soon the sun will set. Do your part, and I swear to you, you shall see it rise again. Do you believe it?
Yeah.
Do you believe it?
Hi.
In the end, this shadow is but a small and passing thing.
Wow.
There is
True.
light and high beauty. Find the light, and the shadow will not find you.
Hopefully they make it out of it.
It is a tradition among elves. Before the battle begins, plant one.
Oh, that's what, is that what Adar was planting at the beginning? In defiance of death. That's what he said. Maybe Adar isn't as bad as we assumed.
Promise me.
But we know this spot turns into Mordor. Oh, hell yeah! Give him that schmooch. Give him that schmooch. Ooh, that looks like a lot of them. Oh no. And they have to wait until they're all across? Oh! Oh, good work.
The bleeding fools missed us!
Yeah, but now you're... Oh, jeez. Now you're on the killing floor. Trapped into that spot for the archers. Nowhere to go. Bro, just give him as many arrows as possible. Oh! Oh, dang, they got... How'd they get up there? I guess they just climbed, but still. Oh! Oh, hello. That guy's pretty tall. Dang. Ouch. It just gets smoked in the face. Ugh. My brother, you need a weapon. That'll do. That's all he needs. Anything sharp. Sharp. Yeah. Oh. Dude, he is just taking a beating. He has a knife in his face? Oh. That's some intimidation, just bleed right on top of him. How much blood can this guy lose? He's just pouring blood. Yes. Good job. Now don't get stabbed. Don't get stabbed looking at each other all lovingly. That's human blood. They just killed their own villagers? Like the ones that defected? I feel like we saw plenty of orcs in there too, though, right? There's no way all of the people they killed were their own guys.
We're fighting our own.
Well. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's some solid stunt work right there. Did Bronwyn just get hit? Ooh, she got one right in the shoulder. Dang, if all those people wouldn't have defected, they could have done all right. Holy crap. There's still quite a bit of them. Just leave the arrow in there. It's already stemming the bleeding. Or are you just gonna maybe cauterize the wound? Ooh. Yeah, you should have maybe
Pressure on the wound.
figured out how to stem the bleeding first. Ugh, this is gonna hurt. Ugh. Jeez, that wound is losing so much blood. Ooh, some of that blood is gonna touch the demon sword. You did it. Not much good though, you're all gonna die. Unless the Numenorians can come in and win this fight. When the sun rises! Look at these slow-mo horse shots. God dang, dude. Do they even know where they're riding to? Do they see the orcs? Or are they just hauling ass? Oh, they're not gonna kill him. They want to know where the sword is. Oh, that was so casual. She's next.
The woman next.
Wait out! It's under here.
How do you know?
It's under here.
Could he tell that the blood was going towards it? Or can he just like sense it? I mean, they're gonna kill you all regardless, Theo. Whether you tell them where it is or not. What if that's not even what they wanted? Oh, the Numenorians, they're here. Galadriel.
Lotr, I have a task for you.
Oh, no, quit it. Good thing it's kind of like an overcast day, a little bit. Oh my. Jeez. Hey, there's a Lendil. This is legit. Oh my god, Galadriel. Good. Antimo, you gotta get better at fighting, brother. He wants to be down there. She could tell. He was antsy. And he's gonna save his father! Save the future High King. Oh, don't hurt his horse. That's Beric. Oh, goated Beric. Let's go. Hey, Hellbrand. You son of a bitch.
Who is that?
It's Galadriel. The goat.
Commander of the Northern armies. Galadriel.
Theo's in love. As am I. This episode's incredible. Oh, wow. She's talking to the horse like in Fellowship. Like Liv Tyler. Nananin! Nananin! That means run faster, horsey. She's talking to the horse like Erwin. Oh, Halbrand, how'd you get over there, buddy? Wow. Oh, hopefully the horse is okay. Victory. All right, gang. But he gave a task to the old man. Something tells me that's a fake. Something tells me that's not the actual sword. Oh. Ow.
You remember me?
He knows him.
No.
I bet he does. He's a liar.
One cannot satisfy thirst by drinking seawater.
I don't think he's gonna kill him.
When I was a child, I heard stories of elves taken by Morgoth. Tortured.
Ooh,
Twisted.
the angled filming of this is very interesting.
The Sons of the Dark. The first orcs.
Uruk.
Where's Sauron?
Has he not been awakened yet? Or is he Halbrand?
After Morgoth's defeat, the one you call Sauron devoted himself to healing Middle-earth, bringing its ruined lands together in perfect order. He buried as many as he could, following far north.
She knows. She went there.
A shadow of dark knowledge that kept itself hidden, even from him. built in its pursuit.
She saw all that stuff.
I split him open. I killed Sauron.
I do not believe you.
Yeah, no way.
Creations of the one, master of the secret fire, the same as you, is worthy of the breath of life, and just as worthy of a home.
Interesting. Interesting. So he just cared about his people.
And the
Dang.
scourge of your kind ends with you.
Those are bold words that shall not come to pass. Come to pass. Come to pass.
Perhaps your search for more
Those words
successes
cut
should
deep.
have ended in your own mirror.
Oh.
You slavering
Galadriel.
Oh.
Who are you?
That's what we're all wondering, eh? Who is Halbrand?
Whatever it was he did to you. And whatever it was you did. Be free of it.
Fighting at your side, I felt... If I could just hold on to that feeling. Keep it with me always. Bind it to my very being. Then
Why do you say things like this, man?
I felt it too.
Bro, if they make him Sauron, it's gonna be a wild move. Honestly, they're making him so sympathetic. It's gonna be empty. You're not even gonna look to see what's in it? It's probably just a stick.
Is it true? Are you the king we were promised?
Theoretically?
yes.
All hail!
All hell, Sauron. Bro, if they make him Sauron, what a mega twist.
When it was in my hands, I felt
Powerful.
powerful.
Oh, I wrote this episode.
Give it to Numenor. To toss into the sea on their voyage out.
Bro, it's empty. It's just a piece of wood. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, this absolute piece of garbage. It is like a literal key. That's probably not good. It's gonna flood their whole town. Or it goes straight into the mountain. It's gonna cause the volcano to erupt.
You know his feelings? No,
But he knows yours.
he knows yours.
I wrote this episode. This feels like it's
Think you could teach me?
such a feature-length episode, and it's like not even done yet. Ooh. Oh, the waterways. All the wells. Is that why they were digging all these tunnels? It was just a big long going to Mount Doom. Oh no. Steam, influx of water, lots of steam, gonna cause the eruption. Oh no! That's very not good. Wow, what a shockwave. Holy cow. Oh. Oh! Oh my God. Holy frick, dude. Wow. Whoa. Oh my God. Bro. That was insanity. Holy cow. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that's absolutely bonkers. I mean, we knew. I was calling it the whole time. I was like, that sword is not there. He did something. He told this guy to take the sword. Like, there's no way. It's empty. And the sword is literally a key to activate Mount Doom, essentially. And Adar wanted it not for Sauron, but just to create a home for his people. We still don't know who Sauron is. There's subtle things here and there that make me think that it's Halbrand, and then there's other things that make me think that it's not Halbrand. And it's like, you know, maybe this is how they explain how, like, all of the Southlands is willing to follow Sauron, is because he's the king. He's the king that was promised, essentially. Like, oh, that's wild. Yo, I feel like from start to finish, this episode was like as cinematic as a movie. This is easily the best episode of the entire show. And this this episode is better than a lot of things I've seen in a long time. I was talking about how my favorite episode of TV was the Sandman episode that I just watched. No, it's this one now. Oh my God. Oh, like it starts so calm. We have Adar planting seeds, getting ready for the fight. And we have, you know, what is a small victory in them taking the tower down. But it really amounts to nothing, you know, because they have to defend themselves against, you know, more fighting when they're in the town. And like that, like even talking about that, which took up like most of the episode, feels like like small potatoes. Feels like chump change, not important stuff, which is kind of wild. And we have, in terms of the Numenorians and Elrond, or not Elrond, Galadriel, we have like almost like a calm before the storm type thing where they're sailing to Middle Earth, and even Elendil is like, it feels like I'm sailing into night, which is ominous. Yeah, the whole like first half of this episode is these villagers defending their little village against what they think is orcs. And there's definitely some orcs in there, but otherwise they're just fighting the men and women that deserted them and turned to Adar, right? And if those people had never turned, they probably would have stood a pretty solid fight against these orcs. Because they had a decent plan. Like, it was a good plan. And the action sequence, like, just during that night sequence was really, really well done. And, I mean, but you knew it was, like, a futile effort. Especially as soon as they were, like, revealed their actual plan. And just started taking people out. And they had them all trapped in the inn. And they had to give up the sword. You know, we knew at that point, right? Like, it's like, okay, this is, you can't, oh man, especially they were just slowly killing each person. They're like, all right, well, like, they're not even just like faking. They're not bluffing. They're like, we're actually just going to kill all of you to get this sword. And they probably would have killed all of them after they got the sword anyway. It's like this whole mountain thing was going to blow up, and holy cow, the friggin' tunnel that they've been digging this whole time was not even like, we thought they were just poisoning the land. I mean, they were poisoning the land, but they were literally building an aqueduct. They were building an artificial river, essentially. And shout out to Nerd of the Rings. I've been watching some of his episode breakdowns, and he called in episode 3, he was like, I think they're building this for something more. Like, they're not just building this tunnel for no reason. Like, they're building it like legit styles for something. And he was right. Like, this was all part of their plan. They just needed that sword to activate it. And like, it was freaking carved. It was carved into the stone, right? Like, they had the carving of the sword being put down. And it's just like, holy crap, their plan went perfectly. Right when we think all is lost for the villagers, the Numenorians come, and like an overcast day, so it explains how the orcs are still going. And even these action sequences were dope. Like, the cavalry scenes, like, everything that Galadriel was doing there. You know, all our main homies kicking ass, taking names. Galadriel chasing down Adar and talking to her horse. I think she said the same exact thing that Arwen says to her horse, like when she has Frodo and she's trying to get to Rivendell, right? What did she say? She's like, something with an E. She's like, I forgot what she says. But she like is spurring the horse on, and that's what Galadriel does. And her and Halbrand kind of bring themselves back from the precipice of killing this dude. And we don't know still what Halbrand's reason for hating him is. You know, he says, did I kill a woman or a child? And Halbrand doesn't confirm it. And he doesn't confirm anything to Galadriel either. She's like, whatever he did to you, be free of it. But maybe it could be a situation where he like explained already what he did to him. And if Halbrand is Sauron, he talks about how he split him open and took all his forces. And so this literally, you know, it could very much be a situation where all these things about Halbrand, where he's like, oh, I found this on a dead body. Maybe he did. Maybe the real Halbrand died and Sauron just claimed his body. I've heard that might upset some people about how, how Sauron can just like take people's bodies. I don't know. It could be a thing. But if Halbrand is Sauron, they're waiting. They are really trying to ingratiate him to the audience before they turn, right? Like in the lore, Sauron appeared as a pretty boy gift giver and made people like him before he revealed himself. And it's somewhat kind of happening here where like we're really starting to root for Halbrand. And if he ends up being Sauron, that's gonna be wild. We learned a decent amount about who Adar is. That was interesting. I feel like we knew a lot of that already. We kind of assumed that he was one of the first elves taken and transformed into Uruk. But he like legit cares for all the troops that he had with him. Like they all have names and hearts, and he believes they're all worthy of having a home and being alive. And if he has to kill a bunch of humans to get that home, he's fine with it. But he's been not like Stockholm syndrome, but like it's like if you took a bunch of people and experimented on them and they all became kind of monsters. That's not their fault, but they don't want to have to be killed then just because they're monsters, right? They believe they deserve a home still, and if they have to kill some people to get it, that's fine. And freaking A, dude, they activate the river or the lake that flows all the way down. Like that was pre-planned from Morgoth's / Sauron's day. And the freaking, holy cow, that scene of the ending scene of the Mount Doom erupting and just fire crashing down and the plume of smoke coming, and it just engulfs Galadriel right at the end. And then the episode is over. It's like, what? Oh my God. Like, anyone who is previously saying that they don't like this show or they think this show's trash, how? This show's incredible. This show's so freaking good. I don't understand how anyone can think this is even like a bad, like, I don't know. Like, this show is at bare minimum solid. I mean, you may not love changes to the lore or whatever. Who cares? Like, at this point, who gives a shiz if they make slight changes to the lore or even big changes to the lore? This is an adaptation. It's not canon. It doesn't affect the books in any way. It doesn't affect the movies that also changed tons of lore stuff. It's just dope. And it's so well made. And oh man, I'm so excited for next episode. This explains that one shot in one of the trailers where Galadriel is just caked in ash and it's like red lighting and stuff. And that scene goes hard in that trailer. That's probably going to be next episode. Hopefully all our main homies are still alive. I mean, at some point I assume this Queen Regent dies maybe, and Pharazôn is put in charge, or Elendil is put in charge. They have to start building Gondor at some point. Yeah, dang, that's friggin' wild, man. Talk about an explosive episode. This is the type of episode that would be like a season finale. Like if you had told me this was the season 1 finale going into this episode and I watched it, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Hell of a cliffhanger for season 2. But no, we have 2 more episodes after this. 2 more. Oh my God, this was just absolutely bonkers. I loved it. I loved every freaking second of this. This was insane. I did not expect this to go this hard when I started the episode. Oh man, my heart's like still racing. This is, oh freaking dude. People who aren't watching this show, what is wrong with you? I don't know how anyone can possibly think that this episode alone was anything less than like a 9. I think this is like a perfect 10 episode. I mean, it's a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna say this episode was perfect. I had no issues with this episode at all. Holy cow, this show just keeps getting better and better. Like from episode 1 continuing, just better and better with every episode. Oh man, okay. I don't know what else to say. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you were on the fence up to this point about this show, 5 episodes, how long can you be on the fence for? Did this episode change your mind? What do you think is going to happen next? I would love to hear all your thoughts. This show's freaking dope, man. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. Helps my channel out a ton. If you are new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this glorious episode, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.